Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 1020. This is Challengers. Challengers is a 2024 movie that is directed by Luca Guadagnino, which is spelled Guadagnino, who I believe also did Bones and All. So this is from Amazon MGM Studios slash Metro Goldwyn Mayer Pictures' 100th anniversary. And I saw this movie on June 1st, 2024 at Regal Cinema 16 in Deerfield Town Center in Mason, Ohio. So this movie stars Zendaya as Tashi, who is a tennis player turned coach, has transformed her husband from a mediocre player into a world famous Grand Slam champion. To jolt him out of his recent losing streak, she makes him play a challenger event, close to the lowest level of tournament on the Pro Tour. Tensions soon run high when he finds himself standing across the net from the once promising, now burnt out Patrick, his former best friend and Tashi's former boyfriend. Uh-oh. So, Challengers has Zendaya starring as Tashi, and she meets Art and Patrick. Art is played by Mike Faist, Faist, and Patrick is played by Josh O'Connell. And so, Art and Patrick, let's just say, have interest in Tashi, and after a night in one of the dorm rooms, let's just say that Art and Patrick, I wouldn't say are competing for Tashi or her attention, but they want to be more involved in her life. They really like how Tashi is performing as a tennis player, and by the way, the main sport in the movie is tennis. And Tashi definitely knows how to play the game. Well, unfortunately, after an injury to her knee that made her end up not being able to play tennis anymore, she decides to coach Art Donaldson, who happens to be her husband. So some part of the movie takes place during the past when we see Art and Patrick first meeting Tashi. Then is in the present when Tashi becomes Art's coach, also her husband, and let's just say that Art is having some doubts about his future tennis career because he's having a recent losing streak. So Tashi decides to make them play a challenger event. The only thing is that who he's competing is Patrick, who will Patrick and Art used to be best friends. But because of their rivalry towards getting Tashi's attention, but also with the fact that let's just say that Art and Tashi kind of didn't really want Patrick to be involved with their lives after Tashi's injury. Let's just say that Patrick and Art are now, I wouldn't really say enemies, but they're not really best friends anymore. They basically are going up each other in the tennis match. And that is why the movie is called Challengers, because this is a challenger event. And Patrick is also a tennis star. Maybe not as popular as Tashi, but Art and Patrick also know how to play the game. And now is Art versus Patrick that we will see throughout the movie on the relationship with Tashi and this rivalry, the this rivalry that the two men had towards Tashi, but also to each other and to tennis, will definitely impact the rest of the movie. Now, I will say that the movie has some scenes where the two men are playing in the tennis match, but you won't see the final result until the very last scene of the movie. That's all I'm going to say. I won't say who wins or loses. I'll just say that At times we see that Alt might be winning, but there are other times we might see that Patrick might be winning. But I won't say what happens at the end. And it's definitely interesting to see that at first Tashi doesn't really like to be involved with someone, but let's just say that Alt was there for her when Tashi had her injury, and let's just say that they decided to have a relationship that turned into a marriage. But it took a little bit of a toll when Alt asked Tashi to be his coach, but she did became his coach. But let's just say it definitely impacted a little bit of the relationship. But like I said, I thought it was a pretty good movie. Now, this movie has producer Amy Pascal, who worked with Zendaya on the recent Spider-Man trilogy. And let's just say there might be a reference to a Spider-Verse film in the movie Challengers, which was very neat to see. Well, I thought it was a pretty good movie. So that's my movie review of Challengers. Please stay tuned for this movie review. Alright, goodbye.